Assalamu alaikum and welcome to this series of 50 Python assignments. And this is the first video that I am recording and it is on assignment number 41. For all the other assignments or projects, you will be able to find the solutions in the shared GitHub repository. There I have uploaded the whole Jupyter notebook containing all the solutions. So this is assignment number 41 in which we have integrated all the things, functions, while loops, for loops, conditional statements, the things we have done yet in the 40 assignments. So the let's see what is the statement these. It is just like this is the assignment. Down there are instructions for you so that this task will be easy. And we have to prepare a school menu. There are three options: admit a student, for the admission of student, removal of student from school. Okay, we are admitting students and we are removing students for some reason and viewing all students of a school. Let's suppose you own a academy and you want to hold proper record. You hire a programmer for this task. So this program is helpful in that case. We will hold the data of student and all the other instructions you can read here. I will just continue down there. Okay, here I have implemented the task, and from the instructions as well, you will be able to see that I have said that you can use list for storing the data. As you want to store the student's name or any data for admissions, for removal, for viewing the students. So for that case, list is a logical data type. Here I have put a underscore and it is separating the list from method because we list is a built-in keyword in Python and built-in keywords can't be variables. So for creating a variable, I have used list underscore. You can use any name, school names, students, so on. Here are the school menu function and you are already done with the almost 10 assignments of function, I believe, from 30 to 40, I guess, or something like this. Okay, and defining a function with no parameter. Okay, this is the thing. I have not used any parameter because all the implementations are within the function. Here, while true, because we want to run program as many times as user don't want to quit. Like it will run infinite times if user will sit and keep on adding the data. And if user say, okay, I want to quit, then he will be able to quit. We will discuss this later on. While true, it means run the program. There is no stop point. So it will run again and again and again. We will implement the stop point later on in this code. And for the very beginning, let me, here I will this way, this way, this way. Okay. For the very beginning, we are printing here. See, it is a menu. Print menu, it will display menu, just one line and menu written in the center. And then I am giving a few options. Admission of student in school, struck school from student, struck student from school, and view all students of school. Okay, these are the three options that we required in the first 3 points in the assignment statement. And for the fourth one, we have added quit from menu. So if the user say, okay, I want four option, he will quit the program and program will not run further. And if he will not select four, program will run again and again and again because it is while loop and while loop run program again and again. Okay, so this is the menu. Now user will say, okay, I want option one, then we will implement the admission of student. if the user will say, I need option 2, we will struck the student from the school. If user will say view all students, we will implement a code that will show all the students of school. And if the user say, okay, option 4, then we will quit from the menu. We will implement all these options in the later parts. Then here is the input statement. I want to know about his choice. Enter your choice. He will write 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 because these 4 are the menu options. 1, 2, 3, 4. If he want to struck a student, what he will input? He will input 2. And we will then implement the code that will struck the student from school. Okay, for the first case, let's say if choice equal to 1, like he selected 1. And what does 1 represent in our menu? 1 represent admission of student in school. So it means if the choice is 1, we want to admit a school. So here is one print statement. Okay, adding student, it will just indicate that this option is for adding the students. Name, and it is the input statement. We are requiring the name of student from the user. Like he said, I want to admit a student in school. Who? Which student? So we want the name for that. And now we are appending that name to the list underscore so that the student will be present in list underscore as well. As we are holding all our data in list underscore, that's why as one student adds up in our school, we will append his name to the list underscore because list underscore is holding all the data. And then we are printing, okay, student added. So this if statement, this conditional statement, we are printing. So, okay, we are indicating this is for adding student. Then we are inputting the name of student. Then we are adding that name to the list. And then we are printing, okay, student added. For the indicating of successful operation, we are printing student added. And now, if the user say, I want option 2, choice is equal to 2. Now, what that was representing struck a student from school. So for the indication, we are printing remove student. Now we want to remove a student and enter name of student. He will again enter which student he want to remove from the school. We want the name. And as previously he was a student, right? And we want to remove this student. So if he is a student, he must be present in list underscore because that was holding all the data. First, you will have a student, then you can remove it because you cannot remove from an empty school if your school have no student. So for that, we are checking if the name not in list. If the name is not in list, if the student is not in list, it means if the student is not in school, then we say no student found. It will indicate, okay, no student is here that you want to struck off. And else, now if this condition becomes false, if name is in student, let's say they want to remove me, her man, and I am present in list underscore, what they will do, list underscore dot remove. It is a built-in method of list to remove the particular element, and within that they are passing the name. The name they will input here. Let's say they said her man, we want to remove her man. So here her man will be removed from the list, and for the indication of successful operation, we are again printing student removed. So it is now nested if else statement, but here see this is a conditional structure. This is part of a conditional structure, and this is a whole conditional structure within another conditional structure. And no confusion, you will get it. Okay, now we are checking if the choice is 3. And what 3 was indicating in our menu? View all students of school. So if he said, okay, I want to view all students in the school, firstly, we are indicating that student in school. It will indicate that now we will print the names of students, and then we are iterating on the list. As list will contain all the names of student Ali, Ahmed, Muhammad, Herman, and a lot of names. We are iterating in every name. First Herman, then what it will say? Okay, print Herman. Then Ahmed, it will say, okay, print Ahmed. It is a for loop, and we are iterating in list underscore. It will go to every element, store that element in I, and we are printing that element. So it will print all the names of students in our school. So this is for choice number 3. And next we have choice 4. What was choice 4? It was quit from menu. Now he wants to quit from menu. For that, we are firstly printing goodbye, indicating, okay, it is the end, goodbye user. And then we are using the break statement. Break statement will end the while loop, this while loop. Once this break appears, it will stop the execution of that particular while loop. So these are the 4 options. Mainly there are 3 implementations, and fourth option is for quitting from the program. And once we define this program, it is a function actually. So here I will run this function, and it is asking enter your choice from these options. Okay, and we are currently in this part of program. I will just show you. We are currently in this part. See, menu, admission, students, flana, 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 and here, menu, admission of student, struct student, view all student. We are in the very first portion of our program. Let's say we want to admit a student in school, option 1, right? For option 1, it is firstly indicating, okay, add student and enter student name. Let's say we have a student name Hamza. And once I press enter, it is indicating student added. Okay, now Hamza is present in our school. Let's view all the students of school, which is in option 3, right? And option 3, students in school and Hamza. So cool. We have one student in school, which is Hamza. And now you see that the program is running again and again due to that for loop. We are again and again having the menu. And let's say we want to admit one more student, and that will be named Ali. Okay, student added. And now we want to struck student from school. Struck student, and now it is indicating remove student. Let's say we want to remove a particular student named Ahmed. Now Ahmed is not present in our school, right? We are having only 2 students currently, which are Hamza and Ali. So Ahmed is not present in our school. It will indicate no student found. And if we say Hamza, now we have added Hamza in our school, so it should remove Hamza if we say remove students and Hamza. Okay, student removed. Cool. Now let's view all the students of our school, which is option 3, and it is indicating Ali. And after that, I will just add a few more students and we will view that so that option 3 will be further clear. For admitting first option, let me add myself in the school. Again, option 1, let me add my nephew in the school. Again, the first option, let me add my friend in the school. Which friend? Okay. Now I have added a few peoples in our school. Now let's view are school students, which is option 3. Okay, cool. It is saying students in school are Ali, Harman, Xavier, and Huzefa. So we have a number of students in our school. It is indicating good. And after that, let's now try the last option, which is quit from menu. We will select option 4 and then we press enter and it says goodbye. And then here is no menu. As you can see that I will just click here. This is a large output actually, and program is not very large. These are few statements, and here is a program. You can get this from the GitHub repository of the solutions of 50 assignments Python. And furthermore, I hope this will be clear because yes, it may be difficult for you for the time being, but it will get clear in some time. And furthermore, if you created this program yourself already, you may have created without defining a function. That's totally okay as well if you have created yourself. And you can, again, you can enclose your program in a function as well, so that whenever you want to run your program, you don't have to run the whole program actually. You can do what? You can just call the scroll menu, your function name, and once you run this, again, the output of that program will appear. This is what functions will do for you. Well, you have done 10 assignments for function already, and some for loops, while loops, simple Python, and all the concepts in this assignments are already covered. But as the things are integrated, while loops, for loops, list, conditional structures, nested conditional structures, it may get confusion, it may get a little complex for you, but you will get it once you see the whole program thoroughly again and again. Don't panic, just be consistent, and good luck for your next journey.